I'm going to show you how to clean and lube a freewheel. This is an old one here. So what I like to do first is remove the freewheel from the wheel. You can clean it on the wheel, but to get it really clean, I like to remove it from the wheel. So first I'm going to go ahead and remove the skewer. And this has got the two prongs there, so like I think it's a French made. Anyway, so I got the little freewheel remover here. I'm going to clamp that over there, and I'm going to use the skewer to hold that tight, because these suckers, if I go to remove this and this little thing slips out, I can strip those little notches out. So go ahead and clamp this on here. We'll tighten this down. This will help keep the tool in the little notches. And then get a wrench. And this could be really tight. I don't know. But we'll see. I may need a cheater bar. Yep, gotta go have a cheater bar. Got my big cheater bar here. Slide that onto the wrench. And got it broken loose. Now go ahead and remove the skewer. Put that off to the side. And I got the freewheel loose. Okay, the next step is I'm going to go ahead and scrub it with some heavy-duty citrus degreaser. I've got a jar here, and I've got a brush, and the brush is basically a kitchen-type brush. You can pick one up at the dollar store, or just whatever you can pick up cheap. And go ahead and just take the citrus degreaser and just start scrubbing this sucker down. You want like long, stiff bristles that can reach down into the teeth. And this is going to be a little bit messy, so like I'm doing this in my driveway here. Next, I'm going to be using a brush with even longer bristles. This is actually designed for bikes. And so I get that degreaser, and I can reach down even farther down in between the teeth here. Next, I have a bucket of soapy water, just dish soap, and I'm going to scrub this with the soapy water. Okay, now I just need to rinse this off. I have just a big bottle of water and just going to kind of rinse off the gears. And then just dry it off. Now in most cases, that would be enough. I would just go ahead and put it back on the bike. And so, yeah, looks nice and clean, eh? So I would just put it back on the bike. But I'm going to show you how to clean out the inside and lube it back up as well. This is actually moving pretty well, but I'm going to show you, I've had freewheels that get all gunked up inside, they get real gritty moving, and so I'm going to show you how to clean those out. Okay, so here's the freewheel, and if you look on the back, when I spin it, this part in here stays stationary where this part out here moves. There's this little seam in there. That's where we're going to go ahead and get the cleaning stuff down there. I'm going to use WD-40. This is a very controversial subject. A lot of people have ideas saying WD-40 doesn't work. Other ones, people say use WD-40. I have manuals that say use WD-40. You can use also like a penetrating type oil. You can use Tri-Flow. Spray a light oil in there to get all the old grease and dirt out. And so what you do is basically just spray this into this gap here, and we're just going to flood the derailleur, or flood the Freewheel with WD-40 and get it worked in. So we're going to just spray it in there and just be spinning the Freewheel and get it all worked down in there. And this is going to take out all the old oil and lubrication. WD-40 is not a lubricant. Keep that in mind. This is not a lubricant. It's a solvent. It has some oil in it, but it may make things work well temporarily, but it won't last. So just go ahead and just keep flooding in here with the WD-40, get it all worked in, get all that stuff coming out, because it'll be coming out through the bottom and hopefully taking all the dirt and old grease with it. And if it had been really stiff, it should be starting to move better now. But this one was working pretty good to begin with, so. Okay, so once we get all that worked out, and if when it starts working better, we're gonna go ahead and dry it off. And hopefully get all the WD-40 out of there. Okay, let's go ahead and lube this thing up now. I'm going to go ahead and use Phil Tenacious Oil. There's another controversial subject. A lot of people use different things. My manuals say use a medium weight oil, but really don't define what a medium weight oil is. But I've had Phil Tenacious Oil recommended to me by the bike shop and also a lot of online forums, so I'm going to use that. So again, you're just going to go ahead and drip the oil down into there and go ahead and just turn the Freewheel, get in there and let it, as you turn it, it'll kind of work its way down in there. Make sure you get enough work down in there. This is thicker than the WD-40, so it'll take a little bit more to work it down in there. And we can go ahead and lube it from this side too. Again, as we spin it, you can see the gap here between the part that moves and the part that doesn't move. So you go ahead and just put a little oil down in there. And just go ahead and spin it around, let it work its way down in there. See, it's already a little quieter now. So now once you get it all lubed up, just go ahead, wipe off all the excess, and remount it on the bike, and you're done.